All right, everyone, here goes nothing. This is actually my second time filming this video, and I feel like it's gonna go a lot more smoothly this time just because this video is gonna be so all over the place. There are a lot of things that I want to talk about, and I don't think that I had a clear idea of how I wanted to say those things. So the first time around, it was kind of like a rough draft practice video, and now this is gonna go more smoothly because I don't want to edit it too much. I want this video to kind of stay raw, and I want you guys to really be able to feel more of a connection with me than what you're able to with a video that's more of like a production that has all sorts of stuff going on and it's been really edited and it's like more entertaining. And don't get me wrong, there is a time and a place for videos like that, and I love them just as much as you guys do, but I also feel like there is a lot of power I guess behind videos like this, and I feel like they just hold a whole different type of meaning and purpose. So it's been a really long time since I have filmed a video like this, and that's kind of what this video is all about. I guess, you know, I'm going to kind of be talking about how my channel has changed over time and where it's going in the future, and just updates and new beginnings and all sorts of stuff. And I know that you guys love videos like this, so I don't know why I stopped doing them, but I'm excited to be doing one today. I'm excited to be moving forward with my channel and my social media and everything, and I'm so glad that you guys are even watching this video and you're still around, because I know that my channel has been through all different types of ups and downs and different cycles and all that kind of stuff over the past few years. So that being said, I feel like it is so safe to say that the girl that started this YouTube channel back as a wee baby in high school, I was so young, is a very different girl than the one that sits in front of you today, and there's nothing wrong with that. And it took me a really long time to accept that, because I also feel like it is very safe to say that a lot of you guys that subscribed to my channel and found me in the first place found me while I was going through grief and loss, and you subscribed to me at like the darkest, most vulnerable point in my life. You know, when I started my YouTube channel, obviously I had literally no idea how different my life was gonna look just a few short years down the line. And for anyone that chooses to use social media as a form of self-expression, it's just natural for their content to reflect them as a person and change with them as a person. So when everything happened and Ryan died and I was like going through grief and everything, naturally my content changed, and I would have been concerned if it didn't. But then as I got better and more emotionally stable, and as more time passed, I started to go back towards the type of content that I was posting before he had died. And I feel like in my eyes, like looking at everything as a whole now, it was almost like I was trying to backtrack to the girl that started this YouTube channel and kind of like pretend that things were okay and all those things hadn't happened. I don't know if that makes sense or if it's gonna come across to you guys the same way that it makes sense to me, but it was sort of like playing dress up in this illusion that I was still that girl that started this YouTube channel, even though a lot of really rough patches happened, you know, from getting to point A to point B. And I think that I just kind of hit a wall with making the type of content that I have been making recently. So hair videos, makeup videos, fashion videos, you know, those are the types of things that I did at the very beginning. And those are the types of things that I always thought my YouTube channel was supposed to be about. And like I said, I kind of feel like I have hit a wall with that type of content, and I don't feel passionate about that type of content anymore. And I feel like it's so obvious to you guys, and I feel like it's so obvious to me, but I never really wanted to accept that, because those are things that I still love and care about. Like, I worked at Ulta for 4 years. I was a manager for Kate Spade. Like, naturally, I just enjoy those types of things, but I don't necessarily think that that is the sole purpose and reason, like the why behind my social media. So for a while now, I mean, honestly, for a couple years now, I've kind of been in this weird back and forth with the content that I've been sharing with you guys, because so many of you came for the realness and the grief and the advice and just the raw content that I was putting out there. But I was trying so hard to push the fashion and the beauty content, even though it just wasn't working. It wasn't working, and that's okay. The whole point of me sitting down to film this video today is to let you guys know that I am kind of giving myself a fresh start. And I'm kind of starting over with my YouTube channel and rebranding, so to speak. But by doing so, I don't necessarily think that I'm changing. I just think that I'm being more honest and true with myself, and I'm backtracking to the girl that you guys all subscribe to in the first place. You know, don't get me wrong, at the end of the day, I'm still gonna post the type of content that makes me happy. You know, so if one day I want to film a makeup video, or I want to film an outfit video, or, you know, I've been shopping a lot and I want to do a haul for you guys, I'm still gonna do that type of content, don't get me wrong. But I don't think that that's going to be the sole focus of my channel moving forward. And I am so excited about that, because I would have to push myself to make that type of content. You guys weren't as interested in those types of videos, and I didn't feel very confident in those types of videos that I was posting. So more recently, I've started to really wonder if, you know, me starting my YouTube channel had this greater purpose than the one that I had initially thought that it held. There's so many makeup artists and hairstylists and fashion bloggers out there, and I feel like I'm trying so hard to be them and not focusing on who I am and what makes me unique and the journeys that I've gone through and the content that I can share with you guys that is, you know, different and that you guys came here for in the first place. So we're gonna be backtracking a little bit. We're gonna be kind of rebranding, if you will. 2020 has been a crazy year for everyone in the entire world. Nobody could have expected 2020 to be what it has become. And I think that just goes for life in general. I personally, I know I have to be careful about how I say this, because I know that this pandemic has affected so many people and so many families in horrible ways that I cannot even begin to imagine. But for me, you know, with being quarantined and home for 2 months, I feel like it's really allowed me to focus in on myself and what I really want and figure things out and kind of come up with this game plan. And this game plan that I have really is not set in stone. You know, it's not a legit game plan that I came up with. It was just a lot of time for me to focus on myself, focus on what I want, and steer myself in the right direction to achieve those goals and work towards those things that I want in life. And I just want all of you to remember that no matter what happens in life, no matter how old you are, no matter what day of the week it is or what time of the year it is, if you want to change something about your life, you always hold that power. You can always make that decision, and don't hold back because of fear of what others will think, or fear of failure, or comparison, or whatever reason. Just know that you always hold that power, and you are the only person that can really truly make those changes. You can't rely on other people. You can't rely on, you know, life to just magically make things happen for you, because it doesn't work that way. And these are the kinds of things that I want to talk to you guys about more so than fashion and beauty. And to me, this is just so much more purposeful and has so much more meaning, and it's just something that I feel like I'm so much more passionate about. So like I said, 2020 has been a crazy freaking year. It's, yeah, been so many changes. Speaking of changes, there is something that I wanted to tell you guys about. I didn't really know how to bring this up on social media or how to even address it, but Alex and I are no longer together, and I just feel like now is kind of an okay time to bring that up. Just because you love someone doesn't necessarily mean that they are your forever, and that is okay. So moving forward, I still plan on moving out. I told you guys about that a couple vlogs back. You know, I started this new job. I plan on getting my first apartment, and I'm just really excited for 2020, and I really want my social media to be a huge part of that, because I feel like for such a long time I was kind of putting it on the back burner, and I was just waiting for it to work itself out, I guess. You know, I've been losing followers and I've been losing views for like two 2 years now consistently, like a steady decrease. It's not like it's been up and down. I mean, it has been a constant downward slope, and that's not what this is about, because at the end of the day, I would much rather have 10 subscribers and have all 10 of them be genuinely interested in my content than to have 1 million subscribers and still only have 10 people that want to watch my videos. You know, what matters to me is the connection that I make with you and the relationship that I build with you and the ways that I can help you guys. You know, I wasn't doing that with the content that I've been trying to force recently. So I hope that this video makes sense to you guys. It makes sense to me. You know, I have a lot of emotions and feelings behind all of this stuff, but I feel like all of it still comes back down to that why and what my purpose is and what my reason for being on social media is. Because I don't know, I think I said this a couple minutes ago, but you know, a lot of you guys subscribed to me because I was being so genuine and raw and sharing real life experiences with you guys. And I don't know why I stopped doing that. I think, like I said, I was just trying to go back to what I thought my purpose on social media was. So all of that being said, I've kind of been dabbling with the idea of starting a blog or a podcast, just to have as a separate resource to kind of divide all of the different types of content that I want to create. Because I feel like on YouTube it's kind of confusing if you subscribe to me for like life content, but then I'm posting fashion content and beauty content and vlogs and then the occasional advice video that you're really here for. So I've kind of been thinking about keeping like my YouTube channel for daily vlogs, just lifestyle stuff, day-to-day things, moving into my new apartment whenever that happens, and then having like a podcast that's specific to advice or Q&As or the topics that you guys want me to really elaborate on and go deeper into, and then having a blog that is solely for the fashion stuff and the outfit of the days and, you know, hauls and that kind of stuff. So if you guys like when one person has multiple platforms that they use, let me know. If you would rather I just stick to YouTube and have this be my main platform, but then, you know, I can post various types of content, and you guys can just kind of pick and choose what you want to watch. I just want it to be as beneficial to you guys as possible, because I know that not everyone that wants to watch a hair tutorial wants to watch, you know, a video about self-confidence or, you know, advice that I have for just getting out of a rut, like that kind of stuff. They're so different. So if you guys want me to keep them separate, let me know. If you'd be interested in a podcast or something, let me know. I'm really focusing on myself right now and I'm so freaking excited for it. I think that everybody needs to, and it's not selfish. It is not vain or anything like that. If you focus on yourself, it is so important, and I honestly cannot wait to see where the rest of 2020 takes me. You know, it's been a crazy start. It's been a wild ride so far. None of us expected to be in the situations that we are in right now, but that doesn't mean that it won't get better, and that doesn't mean that this is permanent and that this is forever. Let me know what kinds of videos you guys want. I think that the next one I do is going to be a Q&A. It's been a really long time since I have filmed a Q&A, and I feel like it'll be a good way to kind of update you guys on things that, you know, you're curious about. And it also allows me to actually talk about the things that you guys are curious about, not just the things that I think you would want to know about. So leave your questions in the comment section. But yeah, moving forward, I definitely see my channel going more in a lifestyle, well-being kind of direction rather than just fashion and beauty content. And I am very excited for that, like I said. So I think that is everything I wanted to talk about. I have said all of these things in 17 minutes. Last time I literally sat here for an hour and I was talking about so many different types of things. So yeah, I hope that I covered everything that I wanted to talk about. If I forgot anything, I'll just like put notes in the description box or something. But I definitely feel much better about this video than the first one that I tried filming. So if you guys made it all the way through, you should comment the word coconut. If you made it all the way through to this point, just comment the word coconut and I will know who the true, genuine viewers are. So leave your questions, leave your video ideas, and comment the word coconut. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. if you guys are excited for everything that is coming. It feels so good to sit down and just talk to you guys. I miss doing this. I don't know why I ever stopped posting videos like this. So I hope that you guys are excited. I am excited, and yeah. You just feel so good. So thank you guys for watching this. I'm going to stop rambling now, and I will talk to you very, very soon. Bye everyone.